Welcome to Real Talk, where we talk about the latest urban topics and events that media doesn't cover, and we get a first-hand experience from those who actually are either involved or have great experience or great understanding of what's actually happening in our community. Our first question, and only question, a really important question, amongst living in a world where men and women are not treated equally, and women, especially being within the workplace and within our society, being underpaid, undervalued, despite having such an important role within society, and in addition, in life in general, and the vital role that they play within society. What could be done to empower women's rights so that women and men are treated equally and equality is promoted amongst the workplace and within society, especially for our young women within society?
The first thing, obviously, would be equal pay. So there are a lot of I hear it a lot of the time where women complain about not getting equal pay in the workplace, and that's not if there's a job to be done, it shouldn't matter that it's being done by a man or a woman. If they're competent and they get it done, then they deserve equal pay. So that's the first thing that I can think of. The other thing would be sexism. Being discriminated against because of their sex. So I think that you address those two things, it would go a long way to improving the situation of women in society as well. I think it starts with respect in the place of work.
And what could we do as a society in our day-to-day lives and walks to empower women and to promote equality amongst women and men within the workplace and within society?
I think, to be honest, you'd have to speak to women and obviously get feedback from them. I think women are the best. they're in the best position
Most definitely.
to say, like, this is what we need. Do you know what I'm saying? Because obviously, talking about it as a guy.
But from a male's perspective, do you feel that that is an issue that is at hand? Have you seen that within, the working environment?
I'm someone who's self-employed and I employ people, and actually the majority of my staff are women, and I do respect them, and I do have an equal pay policy. So I said again, it just goes back to what I just touched on about employers need to respect women, and yeah, and I'm going over it again, but it's the issue of equal pay. There definitely should be. I think if you sort out equality in the workplace, I think you'll find that women would definitely feel like they're more included. They won't feel discriminated against, and and then it will just deal with that whole issue of fight for equality or whatever. So yeah.
And those companies and corporations that post a role and two clients or candidates, both having the same amount of experience, both having the same qualifications, one being a male, one being a female, the female is considerably paid less than the male, although it's the same role. How can we challenge corporations and organisations that are not displaying equal pay and that are not promoting equality within the workplace?
That would definitely have to come from at a government level. I think it would require changes in legislature, and I mean that's where the fight is. It would have to be people speaking to the politicians and saying that we need reforms, and they need to pass it into law. That's the only way. That's the only way that I see
things
that
progressing
coming
and
about.
things
Is if
manifesting.
you squeeze them from at the top. So yeah.
But that's a fantastic point where there's a great communication barrier breakdown between those politicians and community leaders and community organisations, and that is part of the work that's really important to do. Finally and lastly, what message could you give to young aspiring women and young women and women in general of all ages that are experiencing equality in the workplace within society?
Well, I think it's just about women who feel like that need to come together and they need to, again, look into ways of getting their voices heard, basically, and going about it. I mean, it's like the civil rights movement. Some things can change, but it requires people, just getting their backs into it. And I feel that, if you if they organize and decide that we're not gonna tolerate it, and they just keep going on and on about it, until there's a change, then things won't change. Coming together, discussing their experiences, looking for solutions, and obviously taking it above the corporations and just going to addressing it at a government level. That's where they need to put the pressure on. It's like, from the top down and it filters downwards. So that's it.
Thank you.